chat, in the live comments. Spam it below. Atlanta Dawn, we go for game 1.
Which composition do you guys favor more?
Yeah.
I think that's something that me and Gani would love to see in the live chat as well, as we're going straight into the first game. And as you can see, I mentioned it, right? I mentioned that we weren't going to see conventional picks in that jungle position, and non-conventional picks we see. Martis in the jungle as well as Leomord. And one thing that I'd like to note from the side of Team HAQ is the fact that they need to be able to snowball from that early game. I think that's one of the main derivatives and main winning condition for Team HAQ in order for this Leomord to have an impact when it comes down to the game, especially looking at the emblem that he's opted for.
Yeah, I mean, realizing that Leomord is going to be so hard to create an impact if he's behind, that should be the main objective, the main concern for side of Team HAQ now. We are now seeing a rotation here. Oh, Martis sneaky there, already invading the jungles of the side of Team HAQ. So his pathing is quite unique.
Ooh, so aggressive here in the top lane. We can see that Lola is already going to be the main target. He gets caught kind of low, as it seems like they are going to be prioritizing that gold buff in that top side for Irad to take. But in terms of spells, we don't see anything too out of the box here. But one thing that I'd like to note, there is a sense of respect coming in from Kusei, as he has actually picked up that Purify emblem.
Kind of
spell.
Yeah, kind of forced, right? I mean, against an Atlas, you kind of have to put that Purify in, but then again, actually, Claude is a very a hard hero to catch, but he wants that extra security here in the gold lane. So now tempo has quite gone down slow, but Turtle is up here. So we'll see here perhaps the first action.
Yeah, we can expect things to go a little bit crazy, but remember, Min has not reached level 4, so he doesn't have the Fatal Links coming into this next skirmish, as both of the teams are going to be dancing around this turtle. But oh my god, Light! He goes in once again for that combo, and First Blood is going to fall into his hands.
Oh my god, Irad picking up the kill, and now Lola trying to deal damage to the backside. Oh, Nats though catching Min, and this might be disaster for Team HAQ. 2 members retreating as Gary is struggling to find the steal. Irad will comfortably pick up the turtle. RSGPH, a very good exchange, falls to their favor.
Yeah, unfortunately, RSGPH were able to get to that level 4 first, so they were in an advantageous spot when it came down to that turtle objective take. Meanwhile, Min wasn't able to do much without the Fatal Links, and that was one of the things that we needed to pay attention to into that early game. Whoever is able to reach that first level power spike is going to have an advantage in terms of that objective. And now you can see here with the aggression coming in from RSGPH, they are going to go very heavily onto this buff.
Animus Stampede has been popped here. And with that bait, Irad and Exhort might go for an engage. Man, instantly deleted. Min though catches 3 with that Fatal Links. Kusei here does not enough damage dealt. But now Panda finds a double. Nas flanking. Oh my god, this is massive. As now, take a look. Only 1 member left standing from the side of Team HAQ, and that is Lola. 4-man down. RSGPH in the early game, stepping full throttle.
Ooh, this is what we expected, right? I mean, we were talking about the drafts, and we said this is going to be chaotic, and we are receiving chaotic right now. And right now, Kusei not being able to deal that much damage because he hasn't reached that item power spike with the golden staff and the DHS as well. But he is going to be able to get a lot of gold in that shield, perhaps to help him out. I mean, right now, 2,000 gold lead for RSG Philippines. It doesn't seem like Team HAQ is having too much of a good time.
Struggling here, Team HAQ. Early minutes, minute number 4 already. Almost 3,000 gold behind. And take a look at Light, the new skin here. Well, if you want the Saint Seiya, should check it out as well. But again, back to the game. 10 seconds to the second Lord. RGPH, a comfortable lead established, so perhaps they are going to eye that Lord up. Team HAQ, my expectation here, don't go for the force. They should just mirror it, perhaps top side.
It seems like they want to go for it, right? Min already opening up vision for his team, looking for that engage that he can. This is risky. Does seem like both of these teams have their ultimates up, so quite an equal exchange here.
Wow.
This is very interesting. Irad already going on Min here, trying to zone him away, but Team HAQ think they're going to contest this.
Yeah. Please do note, Gary is 2 levels behind here. Phantom Stampede has been popped early. No real engages just yet. Yeah, that's a waste of ultimate there by Gary. Neutral objective will be secured by the side of RGPH once again with no compensation whatsoever.
It's difficult, right? Because the Martis in general has such a high clearing speed of those buffs, and he has a Demon Slayer as well. So he's gonna farm around and rotate way faster than Gary, who's actually opted for the Killing Spree emblem. And unfortunately, up until this point, he's only sitting at 0 kills. But here we go. Nats goes in for the ultimate onto Lola. Lola is still going to be able to get out, but oh my god! Leiden goes for the play, and you can see he instantly gets taken down, and that's going to be another pickoff for RSG Philippines. Don't give Joe to Light.
Man, Forrest is already to this guy's name, right? Looking very, very scary there. The flicker Jet Kendo lands, and bye-bye to Masha. RSGPH again showing that they are very comfortable taking the turret top side. To add to that, Team HAQ, they seem lost.
3,000 gold lead, a turret in the top side. It seems like RSG, they're looking for more. And on that note, Kusei's actually reached that power spike with the item that he has already secured, the golden staff, to increase that basic attack. But now you can see here already an engage happening once again as Min actually misses that Fatal Link. Light goes in for the top black side. Gary is going to be his target, still able to get away for now as Irad is able to do so much damage. Mon goes down first. You can see the Blazing Duet happening as well as he goes in for the backside Nas with a Falling Star Mode. Triple kill secured by Martis. And again, a 3-for-0 trade once again for RSG Philippines with a 5,000 gold lead.
A massive play erupts here in minute number 7. RSGPH picking up the triple. I read, what the heck is this guy on? The decimation, the skill placement was just so on point. And again, it just snowballs after snowballs. The neutral objective, the last turtle, will be claimed for the side of the Philippines.
This is looking so one-sided, right? Team HAQ was betting so much on the Leomore to scale and snowball in that early game, but unfortunately, it's not possible. He's, how many levels behind is he?
12 in comparison to
3
9.
levels behind. Wow, that's something else. And now Irad very, very comfortable here in a 2v1 situation.
Oh.
And he's still able to get away even with that damage coming in from Lola as well as Man.
One broad wave dragon connects on towards Min. Take a look at the Blazing Duet. It is huge, but he gets taken down there. Nods trying to find a kill, but it is going to be a 2-for-2. Min Panda goes down. Meanwhile, from side of RSG, it is going to be Light and Kusei. Let's take a look at the item builds here. Kusei has secured the Golden Staff and as well as DHS. And guess what? He is going to build another damage item there. Wind of Nature perhaps next. But very behind on gold. 4,000 if you compare it to Irad, who has 7,000 on that jungler position.
Yeah, that's not great.
Wow.
And if we take a look at Panda, he's only been able to get that BOD in that early game. It's actually enough for that early damage, but into this point, it's a little lackluster, especially if Team RSGPH have started to build those physical defensive items.
It is going to be a very tough game here. It seems like for Team HAQ. What they need is RSG to make a blunder. It seems like here is what they're hoping for, which is quite, well, I guess a little bit impossible here. RSGPH already invading again the jungles of Team HAQ, claiming their jungles, and Team HAQ has 0 response.
Yeah, they need to look for a moment, right? And at this point, 2 people can make that moment work, right? You have the Fatal Links coming in from Min, but Man is also usually able to get that Way of Dragon from Light. So 2 options for them to take down that backline. Of course, you're really rotating as a 5-man team. They're not allowing any pickoffs to happen, and I feel like that's the only option that Team HAQ has. If they go for a full 5v5, they're just going to push themselves into a bigger hole. As you can see, they're zoned away from their own buff. Look at the way Nas is controlling the jungle.
Min again giving information. Oh, Min to play an Irad collects the first Lord without contest here.
Oh, Min.
Oh my god, Kusei with the blazing duet. Now though, quite low. Backs off. Irad here might be caught. Low HP with that skill. He is able to escape.
He gets out.
No casualties on the board.
He gets out with so much damage protruding onto him. He's actually still able to get out. That is the insanity of Irad, of someone like a Martis who has just snowballed into the 10th minute of the game. 8-0-1 KDA. He hasn't been taken down once, and you can see how aggressive he's been playing. He goes in 1v4, he goes in 1v3. He doesn't care.
He does not care indeed. As Lola picks up the Twilight Armor, let's see, is it too late or not? Now, Lola, he's a Masha. Take a look at the damage output given by the side of RSGPH. With this Lord, I guess what they can take perhaps potentially is one base turret. Well, the tier 2 in the mid side will definitely fall. Team HAQ still defense mode.
This is a 9,000 gold lead, Goni, and it seems like it's not going to go down anytime soon unless Team HAQ is able to capture a moment, look for a minor fault in RSG Philippines, perhaps positioning or overcommitment from their side. But look at this. They go back. They're playing super disciplined. Yeah. They see that they don't have any more waves crashing onto them and they don't want to overcommit into anything. And they are still able to just zone away the members of Team HAQ really, really well. You can see that there is the focus onto the purple buff, but Gary luckily is still able to get that out. It seems like that retribution came in a little early, but he was still able to get that with his next attack.
Gotta say, RCPH, the chance for them to make a mistake is possible, but not probable. I mean, the gold deficit is just too high. Team HAQ just zoned out here, could not do anything. And if we're talking about farm as well, they are way behind RCPH here. They know how to control the game. They know when to go full throttle, when to also go down on tempo.
Yeah, 1 to 2 approximately items behind Team HAQ from Team RSG Philippines, and that's going to make a huge difference as we are going to take a look at it. Wow, already so much damage coming in from Kusei, already with the Malefic Roar as well. So even if Team HAQ want to itemize for that physical defense, there is already the penetration coming in from that item.
Yeah, I mean, Kusei here already with the full build almost. DHS, Golden Staff, Wind of Nature, and an extra penetration from that Malefic Roar. Meanwhile, Panda still 2 items behind from full. Mindo here forced to use that, forced to build that Dominance Ice for Nats. And it seems like item-wise they are way behind here. So Lord is now up. Let's see. Team HAQ, will they contest this one or will they let it go?
Yeah, and you can see even from Man, he's forced to, but wait a minute, oh my god! Suppress is going to fall into the hands, but he's going to get down. X-Sword is going to be taken down, and this is a really good opening for Team HAQ right now. Light caught in a bad situation here, 5v1 member, he's going to be the next one to fall.
Oh my god, Kusei though, man gets down as well as Irad finding the double, and it's gonna be a clean house though by the bid to triple. Lola might be next. Panda gets taken down by Nats as Nats finds a double, and this is gonna be a triple kill by Nats. And RSG will go on top here in minute number 13. And they end is the question. 9 seconds on the Atlas. I guess Team HAQ looking at their timers, they can breathe for a bit.
What? 2 members versus the world. I thought that was a perfect opening as X-Sword and Light, the main initiators, were taken down first. But the damage and sustainability coming in from Irad, as well as Nas, was able to do that much. And they turned that team fight around. That was a huge play for RSG Philippines with a wiped out as well. Nas truly is a monster in that lane. Nats is going nuts.
Nats is going nuts indeed here, ladies and gentlemen, in our first game of Team HAQ as well as RSGPH. It is a wild, wild game indeed as Irad is still deathless. He's unstoppable.
Man.
Now, you can see here already perhaps an opening here potentially. Nats giving damage on towards mid. Almost a sandwich play there. Team HAQ still breathing for another day. But the base turret bot side actually will be taken down.
Yeah, Irad already has the Radiant Armor as well, so even if Man wants to put damage, he's not going to feel it. But look at this, Light goes in for a cancel onto his ultimate. Team HAQ, they are trying to bring back the tempo here.
Oh my god, here 5v4 Min. Can they defend? Blazing duet towards the backside. Min insta deleted. Panda almost gets taken down, but Lola here will take a lot of damage, will not survive as well, as now Team HAQ, they are in trouble as RSGPH, they strike first in our opening game of this match. RSGPH, GG.
A very dominant display of Mobile Legends.